Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good evening. My bad. Good afternoon from London, England. Or is it good morning? Or is it good evening, wherever you're watching? Or in some cases, good night and rest well from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly DLG Reppin'. So allow me to say good morning, or well, good afternoon, should I say. Allow me to say good afternoon to those who are watching in Australia. Good afternoon, who's watching DLG in Kuwait. Good afternoon, who's watching DLG Reppin' from Ukraine. I should say Ukraine first. So again, good afternoon for those who are watching in Ukraine. Good afternoon for those who are watching in Poland. Good afternoon for those who are watching in United Arab Emirates. Can I say good afternoon for those who are watching DLG Reppin' in Sweden? Good afternoon for those who are watching DLG Reppin' from Botswana. Good afternoon for those who are watching DLG Reppin' in Yemen. Good afternoon for those who are watching DLG Reppin' in the Netherlands. Good afternoon for those who are watching DLG Reppin' in Scotland. And good afternoon for those who are watching DLG Reppin' in Somalia. And good afternoon to the rest of the world who are watching DLG Reppin' from your host, your guy himself. This is another DLG Reppin's Daily Transfer News, bringing you all things involving Arsenal in the ins and outs. Now, the update I've got on one player that we've been heavily linked with, well, going to reports, or according to reports, a deal has been put in place for us to sign Reppin'S from Sao Paulo. So a deal has been agreed for the two clubs. However, it's not a signing that will excite me. It's a signing that we add to the squad numbers. This individual himself will have to go out straight on loan. He's not a signing to excite the fans. And what is it Josh Kroenke has said? Be excited. This is not an exciting signing. This is a signing for the future. Send him out on loan. For me, let's go and get Serge Gnabry, a proper, exciting signing. Full of experience, full of quality, footballing ability, second to none. I mean, I've seen him in the Champions Leagues. I've seen him what he done to Tottenham at the toilet. Tore them to shreds. That's a proper player. And I mean a real proper talent, class talent. Let's see if we can sign him. I would like to see this player return and bring the excitement to the Emirates faithful. And by the way, I have just found out that I've renewed my red membership. So happy days. Right, it's only another 4 more years of pain or joy. So before I carry on with other targets, do remember to smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah? Do that abundantly. Make sure you share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives. If you're watching for the first time, DLG Reppin' says welcome on board. So make sure you tell your friends and relatives about me and get them to tell their friends and relatives about me and share. The comment section below, if you got an opinion on the Arsenal, question marks, etc., drop it in the comment section below, yeah? And as far as subscribing goes, keep subscribing, yeah? Smash that subscribe button left, right, and center if you're listening. This is the road to 2,000. Well, I would love 2,000 subscribers. Let's start off with 1,000 subscribers, then 2,000 subscribers, and far and beyond that. So this is the road to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get subscribing. I've been on this platform long enough. And speaking of which, I've just found out that I've done over 1,200 videos since I've started this journey. So yes, a big thank you to me and a big thank you to you viewers as well. So let's get subscribing. And if you subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah? And I'll help you by being as consistent as possible, but you got to help me by being as consistent as possible. So back to the transfer targets. Gianluca Scamacca, his name's popped up again. Now, all I've heard is talk about Arsenal going in with a second bid, because the first bid was of 25 million, but that got rejected. And I think Sassuolo are holding out for close to 40 million. So if we get push it up to 40 million, get the deal done, get the player over the line, because today is transfer deadline day, opens officially today. As for Scamacca, not many of us know that he's 6'5", a lethal striker in front of the goal, target man, and I think it's a signing that Mikel Arteta wants. Gabriel Jesus is another signing he wants. Now, he's got 1 year left of his contract. I believe he's available for up to 35 million. That's my personal opinion. Man City seem to value him at 55 million, but they're willing to give us a discount of 10 million. So 45 million for Gabriel Jesus. If you include his agent fees, his wages per week, which could be 200,000 per week. You know, still big money to pay out every week. You know, this comes with another risk. In case things fade out for him as an Arsenal player, he's on 200,000 a week, and we're wasting money on wages. But it's hopefully for a good cause, and what's for the best. Other than that, he's a guy that I would like to see up top. I think there is a top world-class striker in him, playing as a single number 9 in the box and scoring goals. On the right or on the left, I feel that he's restricted to scoring goals. If you put him in the middle, give him 1 or 2 opportunities, he takes 1 opportunity, he can take 2 opportunities out of 2. 3 out of 3, he gets you a hat-trick. We want a number 9 who knows how to get a hat-trick, and that's the thing. If you can't get a number 9 who's capable of scoring hat-tricks, then you haven't got no chance of competing for the top 4. Forget it. Or let alone a league title. Just being frank here. So Gabriel Jesus up top, I am in favour of that. Or a Gianluca Scamacca. We need 2 strikers. Upgrade on Aubameyang and Aubameyang alone, really. And 2 strikers will upgrade on him. Lacazette, as far as I'm concerned, he had a nice half a decade at the club, but he didn't do what a lethal striker will do, and that's average a goal 1.2 or 1.3 per ratio, and 4 league goals last season. I have to say good riddance to that. However, good luck to him at Olympique Lyonnais. Right, another signing we're going to talk about, Yves Bissouma. Again, I'm bringing up his name because there's been talk of him making it clear on Twitter that Arsenal should come and get me. Now, Arsenal have not commented on Yves Bissouma or hinted, and nothing's been coy. And if we are keeping it coy, there's every chance we could sign him. However, I don't hear Arsenal responding to Bissouma's Twitter hints. So there's nothing on that. Let's go to another signing. Another winger. It's not Marquinhos. I'll send him out on loan. Gakpo. Now, he's early 20s, 22, 23, I believe. Maybe with 2, maybe 3 years left of his contract. And Arsenal are going to find that he's going to cost a bit. He's going to become a bit expensive, if the truth be told. He's a winger that is liked by our scouting team, but I don't know how much. We don't know what Arteta thinks of him or what even Edu thinks of him. But our scouting team have obviously been over there in Holland, had a look at him, and recommended him to Arteta and Edu. And Arteta and Edu have got a serious job to do as of today, because the transfer window opens but I wish they had got deals done before the transfer window opens. You know, Gabriel Jesus is going to be restricted at Man City. So Haaland is going to take that number 9 spot without a shadow of a doubt. So, you know, getting Jesus deal tied down and done before pre-season would indicate our plan to prepare for the very first league game of the season. And speaking of the very first league game of the season, Premier League fixtures and all other fixtures in the top 4 divisions come out next week, Friday. So keep your eyes peeled. Right. Alexander Zinchenko, who Arteta's made it publicly clear that he really likes him and he enjoyed working with him in his time at Manchester City. He's become available, and there's a possibility that we are showing a little bit of ambition to go for Jesus and his teammate Zinchenko. Now, Zinchenko can operate at left back, and he would be more important in a bigger game situation than Nuno Tavares. As far as Tavares is concerned, he can go out on loan for 2 years, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe by the time he comes back after 2 years, like William Saliba, he would have developed into a proper left back, learnt the role of a left back, and learnt the discipline of that position. Now, for me, Alexander Zinchenko comes in as a versatile footballer. Not only can he operate as a left back, he can also operate as a midfielder. And that's the thing that appeals to Arteta. And it appeals to me in some senses, but I'll rather go for someone like an Aaron Hickey in that position. But he prefers Zinchenko because Zinchenko can operate in both. And with Kieran Tierney's situation, you just don't know if he can withstand a bulk of 38 Premier League games because of his injury record that's dated back at Celtic. So we need cover in that position. And personally, I want to see cover at right back position because I can't trust Cedric Suarez to come in. And as for Ainsley Maitland-Niles, can I trust him defensively as an emergency left right back? I respect his oh my word, excuse me. I respect his versatility. I adore that, but as a right back in an emergency situation, I don't know whether I could trust him defensively. Offensively, not a problem at all. He's got good pace. He should have good pace going the other way as well. And his understanding of the game as a right back, maybe he had games in that position for Roma last season. However, I will still keep him in the squad. He can operate in the midfield. He is a midfielder by trade, and I would like to see him in that midfield role. His last game in midfield, man of the match against Watford, and his reward was to be sent out on loan. That was very harsh, and I am going to criticise and blame Mikel Arteta on that. That's poor one-to-one management, and that's where he will be questioned. Right, Eddie Nketiah. Now, talks are still ongoing for him to sign a new deal of $100,000 a week, 5-year deal. That's a 5-year contract extension. Don't know about the 5-year contract extension. I really don't. I would have given him 1 year. Is he worth $100,000 a week? Absolutely not. I don't think he's done enough in his performances. Well, he has. Well, he's come in and done a steady job, but overall, not $100,000 a week. I don't understand what this club is doing. I don't think this club understands what it's doing sometimes in terms of the personnel in the hierarchy. How is he worth $100,000 a week? It's beyond me. Really is beyond me. And again, he's still open to offers from Crystal Palace, maybe West Ham. Those are the 2 clubs that stand in my mind. If there's any other clubs that Nketiah has been linked with or open to, just leave it in the comment section below, please. Like, share, and do subscribe, please. Do all of that for me. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm going to end it here and say, ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Saving the best to last, as I always do. Thank you so much for putting up with me. Other than that, I should be here again later on with another football content. Until next time, allow me to say, look after your friends, look after your families, look after yourselves. Peace, love, bless again. Enjoy this lovely weather in sunny London, England, or wherever you are around the world. And as I always do say, please just remember to be nice.